The announcement of the new set Surging Sparks is here and it has been taking the community by storm. The hype for the set is real and I personally think it has a really good chance to be the next big set. Maybe even the next Evolving Skies? Let's find out. If you want to enter the Evolving Skies booster box giveaway, just subscribe, like and comment. So some of the cards of Surging Sparks have been announced or leaked and it looks amazing. We've got a fan favorite SIR Latias paired with an AR Latios. I've heard a lot of the community complain about them not being both SIRs, which I completely understand, but they are still a good recipe for success and a beautiful set of cards. For the moment, we've got the Executor with the rainbow borders. I'm not a really big fan of the card, even though I find it funny. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the tag team with Rowlet from Unified Minds. Now moving to the important subject. Having the Pikachu on the face of the booster box and Elite Trainer box is massive for two things. First of all, it makes the sealed product far more attractive for both collectors and investors, and the fact that we can see it with the Terra thing on the head, it's a really good indicator that we could very well have a rainbow border card Pikachu, which would be absolutely massive and a really desired chase card for the set. Now the Terra Pikachu is confirmed on the back of the Elite Trainer boxes, but we will have to see if we have an SIR rainbow border version of it, which I think it's very likely. Now just imagine we've got this rainbow border Pikachu, just like the Chonkachu from Vivid Voltage, but not in a set that he's just standing alone there. Because the problem with Vivid Voltage was not the chase card. The chase card has been really desired by the community for a long time too, and now imagine that we can have a really beautiful Pikachu rainbow chase card that, I mean, I'm not trying to predict what I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it will be better art than the Chonkachu. I really don't like that art, but hey, people seem to love it, so whatever. But now imagine we got that card with a set with all the dragons, all the depth we can have in this set, with the Latias too, the Latios pairing him. I mean, man, that's looking pretty big. Now, apart from the cards mentioned, there are a lot of interesting EX cards inside the set that, if they would get some kind of illustration rare, would be a super good addition to the pool of the cards, such as Kyurem, Flygon or Sylveon. Just think about it, like, apart from everything we've talked about, to add these cards as illustration rares, because I have to say most of them are not expensive, but the art of illustration rares is so beautiful that if you take a good Pokemon and give it a good illustration rare, it just adds depth to the set. Because sure, there's a lot of random illustration rares that go for $3 to $5 to $6, but we also have these super fan favorite illustration rares that even they are kind of easy to pull in comparison with some secret illustration rares or just alta arts from Sword and Shield. So in comparison they are easier to pull, but if the desire and the demand is high, man, people keep buying these cards and grading them, and that creates a scarcity, and these cards can pop off in price like no problem. Like imagine a good Sylveon illustration rare, like it's an evolution, it's a fan favorite, like people would love it and it would go for a lot more. Even it has the same pull rate as a random Pokemon that we for sure we will have them too, but I think you get the point. By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Execute. Just look at these boys, man. They doing like multiple sports, man. That car is so hilarious. Like, I just love it, man. I want that car on a PSA 10, I have to tell you right now. Okay, so the Japanese set is called Paradise Dragona and it will feature half of the English set. For those of you who don't know, every 2 Japanese releases we get 1 English release. That is the combination of both Japanese sets. The fact that this is a dragon-oriented set is a really good signal, since there's an infinite number of good and beloved dragon Pokemon that if we would get some kind of arts for them would be amazing chase cards, just as the Latios and Latias. We also have to be really attentive and aware of the remaining cards that have to be published from this set, and also about the next Japanese release, since it will be half of the set for us. For the release of the set, it will be on November 8th, 2024. Honestly, I feel like this is pretty soon. If we take into account the delays of Shrouded Fable products like ETVs and bundles that have been super delayed for some printing reason, and the release of the new set Stellar Crown in September. So I think these releases are just coming all together, man. Like, I would recommend saving money for this set. I don't think Stellar Crown is bad at all, but I think it will be easily surpassed by Surging Sparks. And the hype from the people towards the set is real, like it is already real. The pre-order hype is being massive, honestly. Remember that if hype and desire for a product is up, the demand is up and it is the supply faster. Just super simple, but it works like this. Now you can expect more videos from me talking about the set when we have all the cards revealed, so we can analyze a bit further, but it would not surprise me if the release of this set was an absolute success, just like Twilight Masquerade. And it might be too soon to say, but if we get the Pikachu and we get the Latias and we get some amazing like chase cards, man, I can see this easily surpassing Twilight Masquerade. Like, I think the value of Twilight Masquerade is holded so much by the Greninja and the 2 waifus. So if we could get like a true banger set just like Evolving Skies, with multiple hits that are actually Pokemon and desirable Pokemon like Pikachu, Latias, maybe like Flygon, I don't know, these kind of Pokemon that are actually beloved by the community. Man, this set could very well break the Twilight Masquerade record and just take off. Now, we don't have to disrespect Twilight Masquerade, since it has been the Scarlet and Violet set that just has changed the opinion of a lot of collectors and investors toward the Scarlet and Violet era. And we have a lot of money flowing to sets like Paldea Evolved, Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade. You know, I mean, 151, I don't even want to talk about 151, like prices are getting crazy. If that set doesn't get a reprint, like it's over, bye-bye. But I'm really glad this happened, because the hate was honestly like non-deserved. I think the augment of the prices in the booster boxes affected too. Like, I think people didn't took that well, which I completely understand, don't get me wrong. But for the first like 4 to 5 sets until Temporal Forces, I don't know if you were around, but man, the negativity was all spread in YouTube and all sets were garbage. Like, just invest in Sword and Shield, the new sets are garbage, they're not worth it. And man, I really couldn't understand. I understand like Obsidian Flames is not great, I understand the Vase set is not crazy, but if we compare with the last eras, we also can see that at the beginning of the era, like, sets get a bit tougher, but this has happened for a decade. It's nothing new, and seems like, I don't know if people just don't want to learn, and I guess hate is easily spreaded than love. It's just easier to hate everything, and sometimes you will get something right, because if you hate in every set and every set is going to be trash, well, of course some set is going to be trash, but I don't think the hate was deserved at all. The arts are crazy, and I'm really happy that we can see like a bright horizon for Scarlet and Violet, because man, these rainbow border cards are super interesting. Like, if they can make good chase cards with that border, we're set to go. Like, we're really set to go. And I think this is the greatest opportunity with the Pikachu and stuff, so I'm really happy. Now, that said, I don't think you have to panic too much for the pre-order hype. Let me explain. Like, these items get printed a lot, we all know that. Scarlet and Violet gets printed a lot, just like Sword and Shield. So please do not panic and order more product than you can afford just because people are hyping the product up and you will not be able to grab any booster box. Like, please, just, if it is a really successful release, you might have to pay like 5 extra bucks per box. Man, my pronunciation is not coming clutch here, but you will have to pay like $5 extra per box, but I think that's fine. Like, that is much better than falling into the hype train without thinking and just spending money that you don't have and into a product that we have not seen like entirely and it has not been released yet. So just please use your brain, like, don't FOMO into things, guys. I've said this like 100 times in my channel, in my 10 videos, like, don't FOMO into things. I understand the hype completely. I'm hyped too. And since it's a set that I will actually love to pull the cards inside, you know, I'm a Gen 3 fanboy and I love Latias and Latios. And, well, I mean, I like Pikachu, but that's a common opinion, I guess. I would love to do some openings on the channel in the future when the set released, because I think it would be nice. I haven't done any openings because the later sets have been like good, but if I do an opening, I just don't want to open packs like everyone on YouTube. I just want to feel that thing, you know. I want to open packs. If I know I can get a Latias SAR, I will be hyped for the whole booster box opening and I would be like super present and involved into the video, and that would make a great video. I just want to do great videos. I don't want to open like something that won't hype me up. I see a lot of sets and boxes that are good to invest, but since I don't like the cards inside, they are not worth it for me to open and film it because my reaction will be super average. But with sets like that, I'm super glad to do so. So yeah, just tell me in the comments if you would like that, or just stick to this edited type of investing and collecting videos. And thank you so much for watching. We're close to 2,000 subscribers. Remember, at 3,000 we're giving away that Evolving Skies booster box. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, have a great day.